Now, I want to spend a few minutes on something DeMello says about happiness, because it directly challenges one of the foundational myths of entrepreneurship and achievement culture. He says most people are not actually pursuing happiness. They are pursuing conditions they believe will produce happiness. That's just the promotion, the revenue number, the exit, the recognition, the relationship. And the structure of that pursuit, the expression, I will be happy when, is itself the trap. Because when is always moving, the target always shifts, and the relief you feel when you hit a milestone is always shorter than you expected. DeMello said, I was a fool. I thought I was going to get happiness from things, from people, from success. I didn't know that happiness was already there, waiting for me to stop blocking it. Now, I want to be careful here, because DeMello is not saying don't build, don't pursue, don't grow. He's not preaching passivity. He's naming a specific pathology. When your emotional state is entirely contingent on external outcomes, now you've outsourced your peace. And you will never actually arrive, because arrival requires the very stillness you've been too busy to develop. Most sustainable high performers, the ones who can sustain excellence over decades rather than sprinting and burning out, share one thing. They are not emotionally hostage to the results. They care deeply about the work. But they are not devastated by failure or euphoric to the point of blindness at success. They have an interior stability that does not depend on the scoreboard. That is awareness in action. That is the fruit of actually doing the inner work. Now in Philippians chapter 4, verse 11, it says, I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. Paul wrote that from prison, not from a corner office. Contentment is not a reward for achievement. It is actually a discipline cultivated independent of circumstances. DeMello and Paul are saying the same things from different traditions. The peace you're looking for is not out there, it's in here, and the awareness is the path to it. Now, how to practice awareness? Let's get practical. DeMello wasn't a philosopher, he was a practitioner, and his book is full of very specific, actionable invitations. And here are the ones I think that actually matter for leaders and entrepreneurs. Practice number 1, observe without labeling. DeMello says the first and most transformative practice is simply to observe what is happening inside you, without immediately labeling it good or bad, right or wrong, mine or theirs. Just watch. Notice the emotion rising. Notice defensive thought forming. Notice the craving. Don't analyze it yet. Don't justify it. Don't fix it. Just see it. In business terms, the next time you feel triggered in a meeting, a flash of irritation, a surge of anxiety before a presentation, a defensive reaction to a question, just pause. Don't perform a response. Watch what's happening. And the 1-second gap between the stimulus and the response is where your leadership actually lives.